All right, welcome. All right, welcome back or to my channel. Hope everybody had a fantastic holiday, whatever you celebrate. It's time to get back to work. So let's get started. All right, let's get a quick overview of what we're working with here. We have a 1992 Chevy C1500 single cab over here. It's got some work already done to it. We're going to take it from a beat up old show truck back to a fun daily driver, nice and clean. On this one we have a 2000 Chevy Tahoe Limited. Pretty clean paint job, but it's crappy. It's one of those Mako $400 ones, I believe. So that's going to eventually have to be redone. But for right now we're working on the interior. So let's start with this one. You'll notice I've already put on a 6-inch lift kit. I've got another 3-inch body lift going on here, but I've got to replace the brake cables first because the ones on here are already stretched pretty much to their limit. I have already blacked out all the lights, changed for LED headlights in the front, smoothie bumper on the front, no lights on it. These mirrors are getting changed for the tow mirrors since it'll look better when they're bigger. Rims are coming off. We're probably going to do 35s, maybe 20-inch rims, 35 overhauls. Already blacked out the rear tail lights. Tow hitch is going to stay, but we're going to clean it up. Already blacked out the third brake light. Interior, already started on it. I've got Noiko sound deadening across the whole bottom, across the whole top. Still got to do the doors, take those panels off. The interior of this one is going through a color change, going from gray to all black, as you can see by the carpet there. Got a fantastic hoopty bucket seat. This car runs and drives fine. Whole top end of the engine's already been rebuilt. It's a stock Chevy 350 with a K&N intake and straight piped for now. Whole stereo system's gutted. I rewired all the dash in this one, get that cleaned up. Interior's over here. We're going to order online the I'm going to see if I can get non-leather because I absolutely hate the leather. It's too hot in Florida. But power seats, lumbar supports, all that fancy stuff. This is getting color changed to black. Did some testing here. Comes out looking pretty good. Actually a lot softer than I would have expected. But those are the back panels for the back doors already done. The carpet I purchased, it was just easier because the other carpet was disgusting because there were leaks around the back windows on both sides, which I've had to fix. Front bumper there, I'm undecided yet. I may want to put fog lights in, so I've left that on there. I've got a brand new one here which I can use on either the green truck, which is missing it, or put that one on there. This one has the fog lights removed or deleted, whatever you want to call it. 2 more boxes of the Noiko 80mm sound deadening. That's going to go on the green truck, so let's talk about that one a little bit. It's got a metal roll pan. It's got a lot of damage and chipping in the corner from just bad body work, really. But I'm going to replace that. As you can see, the gas tank neck, filler neck, is already in the bed. It's got 20-inch rims. It's got a decent C-notch bolt-on the back. It's clean. There's no rust almost anywhere except for in the little body lines that were really probably just done incorrectly or just not taken care of, one or the other. All this has to come out. There was a flush tonneau cover. Tailgate handle's been removed and put to the inside. No handles anywhere. It's got decent street mirrors. Already did the lights on here, or it had the lights done on here. Need to replace the corners. This whole truck has to be repainted. I've already taken off all the black vinyl graphics that were on it. You can see them on the roof there. The clear coat was being destroyed on this thing, which is funny because a year ago this thing was pretty much show truck condition, but now as you can see it's destroyed. But that's all right. I'm gonna bring it back, make it perfect. I have here I've replaced the poppers in the doors. The relays were just disconnected. I've already replaced the door panels with the Coverlay door panels. This is the color here. It's got the full billet kit on the inside here, so that's going to be kind of nice to restore. I already redid the stereo. It's in another video. Got to add a backup camera on this thing. It's not bad, but it's just really dirty. So we're going to take it out and paint it. Put the sound deadener under there because it's very noisy in here. And Grant removable steering wheel. Air conditioning works perfect. I've got the Coverlay dash kit here. Gotta fix that. But I wasn't sure I'm going to keep the gray, which I'm not. I'm going to be changing it, so I just kind of stuck it on top of there. You can see I've already got the all of the dash speakers and the speakers back here are replaced with 4x6 kickers. They sound decent with the new stereo. Definitely needs an amp because they're just not powerful enough. Too much highs. Let's see here. New poppers. What else? Emergency brake is broken on this. It does have lights underneath it, which is kind of cool. They were all cut up and broken. I hooked them back up. They need to be changed out though. They're not strong enough to really see them from, unless you're standing near the car, or next to the car I should say. Had to put new tires on the back from dry rot. So the plans for this one, after I replace the stock system in there, add a 10-inch behind the seat for a little more sound. I'm going to replace all the lights because I really don't like these. The rims, probably going to go, I think they're called American Racing Venoms is what I think I'm going to put on here. Either 20 or 22 inches. Not positive on the suspension yet. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm thinking about either doing the full ride tech setup with the control arms front and back and doing coilovers, because I'm definitely going to drop a 5.3 in here. Or I'm thinking of doing a air suspension underneath the bed, because the plans for this truck is really just to take it to and from Home Depot and maybe take the kids to school. I've got to box that in over there, and I'm going to move the battery over here into a box so it looks even. This way, when the battery dies and you can't get into this thing, there is a hidden pull that you can pop the driver's door, but it doesn't always work, or it's a pain in the ass and gets dirty. It'd be much better just to have the battery back over here so you can quickly jump it, pop the doors open, and good to go. I've got a couple hidden buttons, but once again, if the battery's dead, you're kind of stuck, unless you got like a 9-volt battery, but who the hell carries that around with you? Anyways, plans are to paint this truck white. I'm going to do a lace job on the ceiling, which is disgusting. I'm probably going to do orange with a probably some candy or some flake over it. It'll be orange, and then we're going to lace back over it with white, so it'll be white and orange. The orange will see through, and then the entire rest of the truck will be a nice white. Got a lot of body work to do. These little chips and dings. Got to sand down the entire truck pretty much. This will come out. These are actually billet, but they were painted over black, so I'm actually just going to either sand these back down and paint them black again, or change them back to billet. Probably just get rid of them and get new ones, because that'll be a pain in the ass to do. I don't have a sandblaster, so it would cost just as much to buy another one. And but it runs and drives fine. It has a stock 305. Top end is good. It's got the cats were deleted. It comes to a single exhaust with a Flowmaster pipe, so it sounds really good, but it's all bark and no bite. So got to change. A little bit more fun when you hit the gas pedal, but that's the details about the truck. So that's where we're at right now. I got parts coming in, got new seats coming in for this one, should be in by the end of the month. Those are definitely going to be fabric, because like I said, I really am not into the leather thing. Once I'm done on the interior on this one, then I can get to the rims. This one's going to have door handles and whatnot. This is really a family hauler. So, and in between all of that stuff, obviously I'm off and on working on this house I've been painting. I did a white test paint job, changed out the lights and everything like that. This is my house, and that's what it originally looked like. Really, really nasty. Had this house rented out for a bit and kind of got destroyed, so now I'm fixing it back up. But then we need to redo this garage, because my garage is a huge mess. These are all the parts for the 2000 Tahoe. Once those are in there, then I can get a workbench back on this wall and a pegboard up here. That'll be nice. Fold up the extra one over there. Clean up these, get the Christmas stuff back over there where it belongs. Clean up all that garbage. Get all this paint, which is for this house, stored up under there, so I'll have room in here to pull the cars in and out. And I think you're pretty much caught up now. So if this is your kind of thing and you want to see what I'm doing with these trucks, and the house will be in another video as well. Going to do some home projects, going to do the car projects. Subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell to keep up with the progress. All right.